Okay, good. Go ahead. Next. By the way, what's trending in your school? These days they like to talk about, oh, this thing is trending in my school, that one is trending. So what's trending in your school?
I don't, I don't really know. We
Yeah.
don't.
Okay. Boys, okay, what boys talk about among boys?
Uh, we talk about games, I guess,
Games, okay.
usually. But like now it's exam, right?
Mm-hmm.
No one's like playing anymore.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, good. For a holistic education.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not laughing at you, but just okay. Next,
Mm,
looks like this set of revision materials are more friendly, or
yeah.
we have not met the monster yet.
I think the last question is pretty hard.
Uh,
It's
okay.
integration.
Okay, integration.
But this one is polynomial.
Polynomial. Okay, probably we just do polynomial first.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a cubic has this and leaves a remainder of this, then it's given that the coefficient of this is this. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, quite friendly, yeah. So just write this out in this format, right? So cube, then ax squared, then plus bx. This is a square, right? Then plus c, and that's it, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Divided by x plus 2, does it mean that when you sub in x my negative 2 is you get
This one. The factor is this, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So this is the one. Yeah. So in a way,
So this divided by x plus 2 is negative 36.
so basically this whole thing fx divided by this x, x minus one will give you a remainder and leaves a remainder. Oh, no. This is equal to remainder 0. Then fx divided by x plus 2 will give you a remainder negative 36. Yeah, yes. So basically, what this says is when you sub f0, you get remainder 0. This one will give you 0. Okay? And then f1 is equal to remainder 0. Are you following?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
And f negative 2 will give you negative 36. So basically, you have three equations. That's how you get your
Oh,
three unknowns. Does it make sense?
so it's x x minus 1.
So if you put 0 into it, then gone, then c equals to 0.
But to find the factors you need it to be 0.
Hold on. Wait. What you want to find? They ask you to show is this one, right? So I'm trying to show. So I need to find the ABC first. So my c is 0 because of this.
Okay, yeah.
Then I sub 1 into it is 2 times 1, a times 1, b times 1 plus, okay, c is 0, so ignore, just equal to 0. So a plus b is equal to, you simplify this a little bit, or you get a plus b equals to -2, right?
Yeah.
Then this one you have to help me out. You have to help me out.
What, a plus b equals negative, oh,
Sub the
2 times
-2 into it. So it's 2 times -8.
36.
Then 4a minus 2b 0 equals to -36. So minus 16 plus, no need, so just give it to the other side. Plus 16, so it's 4a minus 2b equals to minus 20, right?
20, yeah, 20.
Divided by 2 throughout is 2a minus b equals to -10, right? So can you solve this to get a and b?
Yeah, I think you can make 8 or something.
Yeah, so 3a
Or you
equals
just going
to
to plus
negative
the two together.
12. So a equals to -4. Yeah.
Okay.
I use elimination, yeah.
Okay.
A equals to -4, then b equals to 2, right? Yeah, done.
Yeah. Oh,
So
okay.
just put it in, then you get fx is equal to 2x cubed, then minus 4x squared plus 2x. Done.
Okay.
Is this what the
Wait,
question
but
was?
how
Yeah,
do you know
shown.
the form? Huh?
Shown, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you know the formula of fx is that to begin with?
Actually, I only know the coefficient is 2 for the x cubed. That's why I start with this. The rest, I don't know.
Yeah, but what if there isn't an x squared term?
Then the a will be 0. I mean, the a will turn out to
Then
be
it'll
0.
just prove itself, is it? So I can just assume 2x cubed plus x squared plus bx plus c.
Actually, normally the form is always like, actually, for the cubic equation, it has this format. If the cubic, let's say the x to the power of 3 is not there, right, a will be 0. So don't worry about whether they have the,
But
so
if
this
a is
format.
0, will it prove itself or will it make my working wrong?
No, so what I'm trying to tell you is you are thinking like, hey, what if I don't have the x to the power of 3 term? So if you don't have the x to the power of 3 term, a will be 0.
Okay.
You understand me?
Yeah.
To so-called, if a equals to 0, so that means it will annihilate your x equal to 3 term. It's not there.
Okay.
Okay? So that's why, in fact, this is the format. Okay? This is the format. That's why this is the format that you start with. Knowing the coefficient of x to the power of 3 is 2. But let's say if you don't have the coefficient of the x to the power of 3, so you just assume it's a. Alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you raise a very good point. What if you don't have the x to the power 1 term? Maybe you don't have the x to the power 1 term. That means you don't have this. So if you don't have the x to the power 1 term, somehow the question will allow you to get your c equals to 0. Alright?
Okay.
So this is also another point that I want to point out to you. When you don't have the x to the power 1 term, it just means that the coefficient is 0 for the x to the power 1 term.
Okay.
Does it make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in fact, you kind of like you have the x to the power 1 term, but too bad. The coefficient is 0, so it annihilates the x to the power 1 term. Yeah. Okay, good.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, next.
Next. Actually, how do I factorize this? Do I just pick out x squared from the first two then?
So they ask you to factorize completely, right? Okay, so let's
Yeah.
continue. So you have this already. Okay, so I think this question without the coefficient c, it makes things simpler. You can quickly do you can do it. Okay, by the way, this question is quite simple. You can do it So you can do it this way. Sorry. So you can take out the 2x first. So you end up with x squared, right? And then you end up with 2x. Then you end up with 1, right? Done. That's it. So it's 2x and x squared minus 2x plus 1. Of course, this one you have to factorize one more time, right? So it's 2x. So it's how come it's lagging a bit? Never mind. So it's
I
x
think our
minus
page is
1.
getting too big, maybe.
Okay, probably after this we need to erase the rest. Okay, so this is the factorization format after done.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
That's
think
it.
the next page for this should be partial fraction.
Sure. Okay, maybe I delete.
But
Let me just delete the rest. I mean anything above. Okay?
okay.
I will keep your this, but the rest actually it's not too big. But maybe my computer doesn't have enough power because my computer not as good. 3 years already. Okay, good. Now it's good. You're using a Windows operating system, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm using Mac, by the way.
Oh,
Okay, good. Can you extract the page out?
we have to find the original.
Hopefully I did not delete your original.
No,
Okay,
I cannot
good.
find it.
I'm going to bring some ice. Oh, yeah. I know why already. My Mac Mini is heating up fast. You give it some ice. Have you had your dinner, by the way?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god. So what you're going to have?
But, I'm gonna have whatever my mom cooking.
Okay. Nice. You're so blessed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm also very blessed. I have to cook myself.
Okay.
My wife gives me a chance to cook for her, you know. Very blessed.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you can learn, lifelong learning.
Yeah, yes. So if someone cooks for you, you are blessed. If you cook for someone, it's also a blessing, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So it's always it's always a blessing, yeah, regardless. Interesting. Oh, yes. Part 3, yeah. Straight away, part 3, yeah. Oh, part 3. That means they are related,
Yeah, because
Okay,
you have to
good.
use the partial.
Yes. Okay, good.
The factorized form.
Good. Oh, nice. I like this question. So let me just have you note it down. Okay, then over the 2x. So that means if you cannot figure out the above one, then you won't get this.
Yeah.
Yeah, or if you get it wrong, then the rest is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if they gave CF though.
I don't think so.
Oh, they don't. It's kind of cruel.
Yeah.
It's
Actually,
over.
they should like say show, you know, or there's something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for this one, right? Probably I can suggest you can see these two as a half. So you can take out this one is out. So you don't have to consider the 2x, you know.
Oh.
Does it make sense to you?
But wouldn't that result in a different answer?
No.
It wouldn't.
You just partial fraction
No,
this one.
yeah, it wouldn't.
I mean, you just partial fraction this, and then you still have to half it, half in, later on.
Yeah, but later on, if you half in, you only get, you get both something over 2x and something over 2x. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're supposed
It's
to get,
fine, right? Because
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
It's
think
fine. It's the same.
you don't want to play with the 2 actually. Yeah.
Is it like this?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. But later on, remember you have a half, out. So
Yeah, okay.
probably you might want to like do this, and then you just focus on this part.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Mm.
So basically, what you are telling me by showing this is case 1 and this is case 2,
Yeah.
and this is your result of case 1. This is your result of case 2. Yeah. So, then this next. Looks nice. Yeah, it looks nice.
Then, let's compare the.
Mm. So probably I can help you out a little bit. This is 7. Then minus 2a minus b is minus 12. Then a and oh, sorry, there is a c. So a equals to 1.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So b equals to 6.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 6, negative 8. So c equals negative 4.
Okay.
Yep, good. So you just put it back in. Since we are using technology here, so you can easily just replace it, right? 1, 6, negative 4, right?
Yeah.
Then we talk about the half in, right?
We just put a 2 in front of
So
everyone.
half, you can simplify, right?
Alright. Can.
Yeah, so it's
And 2.
2. I don't know, I think it's easier to put out the half first. Then after that, you just bring it back in, right? Right?
I think it's like
The less the better,
kind
right?
of the same.
And definitely you will end up the same, but the less the better, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess a lot of students, maybe very few will take out the half. They will just continue to it. Okay, but never mind. I hope you know that you can take out the half first.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this is the answer. Okay, very good. Okay, next. Oh, by the way, hopefully you did the check. The check means this is a proper fraction in terms of the degree of power.
This it would be a cube.
Yep. Yes. Yep. So I just want to let you know. You did this check. Some people they just don't do this check and they get. Sometimes they are lucky.
Okay.
Okay, good. Next.
Wait, if you do in partial fractions when you don't long divide, when you have an improper
It's
fraction,
wrong.
what
It's wrong. It's just
you
wrong.
just get completely wrong value?
Wrong? Yeah. Completely wrong.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mm.
You can go to the question
Why you think the last question is hard?
because I've seen it
Uh,
and I don't really know how to do.
maybe we can look at it. We can look at it, yeah. Let's face the monster. Yeah. Since we have about 15 minutes, let's face the monster. Sorry, even though this is the last lesson of my day, I started at 8 a.m. today, but I still want to face the monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the right.
Yes. Okay, nice one. Okay. So what they say, calculate the value of P. So P and 1, right? P comma 1, right?
Yeah, P comma 1.
Wow. So the area
But this one
enclosed
is
by the...
just subbing in y plus 1 into the, because they give the equation of the curve.
Nice. So you just sub in, then
They
you get
say
the
that
2
it
marks.
touches.
Yeah. So the equation of the curve is this y equal to minus 2 sine whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are trying to tell me this is your y value, so which is 1 is equal to, oh, that means you need to solve this sine something equals to negative, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like half, right? And I hope, this is a special angle.
It is.
Half, right?
What's the special? Wait.
Never mind, you can use your calculator and check it out.
Sine inverse of half. Wait,
By the
on
way,
the
it's minus
X-ray I
half.
don't see anything.
Minus half. So sine inverse minus half.
I get negative 0.523.
0.5. Ooh,
Negative 0.5235.
hold on. Then it's
360.
wait, radian mode. Come on, radian mode.
Yeah, it's radian mode.
Okay, it's okay. Hold on. So sine negative, and then this is then never mind. Then we have to take it as it is. So you are talking about what do you get?
Wait. This value is the same as pi over 6. This is pi over 6.
You mean this one is equal to pi over 6?
Yeah, negative pi over 6.
Yes. So negative pi over 6 is what? Okay. So you see, wow, they try to make it complicated by asking me to do it in radian mode, but we are used to degree mode. So it's negative. So basically this one will give you negative pi over 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we don't want to play with negative value. We want to play with positive value. So you add a 2 pi to it. So in a way, it's 30 degree, and then somehow, if you know this is actually your 30 degrees, pi over 6 is your basic angle. Okay? So for sine negative is what? For sine negative is all science teacher are cool,
It's the tangent and
It's the
cosine.
tangent is the cosine. So the
So
formula for this
180
is
plus
2 pi minus
alpha.
the basic angle, right? And for this is the pi plus the basic angle, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So therefore you get pi plus pi over 6 or 2 pi minus pi over 6. Okay? And then you have to decide. Then you have to decide because it's a negative value over here, right?
Yeah.
So this will give you what? Pi plus this, then you get 6 over 6, 7 pi over 6, or 2 pi minus, so this is 8 pi over 6. So this is 12 minus pi over 6. So it's 11 pi over 6. 11 pi over 6. So which one will give you the negative value?
Wait,
None of them
will give negative though.
None of them will give you the negative value, right?
Yeah, none of them.
So this is funny. So they say the head of the turtles region A, which is this, enclosed by this. Did we make a mistake somewhere, somehow? Oh, we need to minus the 2 pi.
Why?
Because, okay, so you see the funny thing is, in trigonometry, we talk about 30 degree is pi over 6, right? And then you add a 2 pi to it, or you add a 360 to it, they refer to the same position, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it refers to the same position. So
Okay.
therefore, over here, if you continue, right, you don't get a, that means you don't get a positive value if you divide by the pi over 2, right? So therefore, you need to
Yeah.
somehow get this 2 into the, you have to minus 2 pi. Because
Wait, but why minus 2 pi? Why can't I minus 4 pi or minus 6
sure,
pi?
you can, but you
Oh,
you
so
can.
it's out of the range?
Uh, uh, Maybe not because it's out of the range, because you kind of know that the it's between the minus 2 and minus 1, so you accept the value that's between minus 2 and minus 1, and the range is
Yeah, so minus 2, minus 1 is the range.
correct. In this case, yes. Okay,
Okay.
so good that we talk about this. Is actually, when it comes to trigonometry, 30 degree, 390 degree, and minus 330, they refer to the same position, which is here. So if you don't have a range, you have like infinity of answers.
Okay.
Okay, so therefore you have to minus 2 pi, which is 12 pi over 6. So which is 12 pi over 6. So this will give you minus pi over 6. This will give you. So actually, I should accept the minus pi over 6.
Okay.
Because this will give me what? Even though I don't like to play with the negative value, but in this case, it's a negative value. So divide by this, dy is put down here. So it's negative 1/3. Where is it? Negative 1/3. Right? So you need to take this as the answer then. This one cannot. It's out of range. So minus this. Is this out of the range also?
Negative 5 pi over 6.
What do you get here?
Wait, how come you times 6 over pi?
Oh, 2. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's 2. Okay, so this one looks good. Yeah, so it's negative 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so this is the value. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So you have to accept this. Next, calculate the exact area of A. How do you get the area of A then?
Integrate with the upper bound being 0, lower bound negative 1, 2, or 3.
Correct, and then you need to minus off the triangle
Triangle.
here. Okay, so no big deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
It's
okay.
the next question that I don't
Which one?
get.
Without the use of graphing calculator, find the area of what? R, right? Or B?
B, which
B.
is below here.
Sure. So I guess I see what I see is I see a square, and then you just add up this part. So what is the formula for
Okay.
that? What's the formula for, yeah, the leg of the turtle is the angle is this. Okay, so this is the curve, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
what about this? You can also use the, okay, there are two ways to do this. You can see 1 plus 2, right? So can you see that it's also, if you can see this as a rectangle, can you minus off this 3, this part?
yeah, but don't you have to differentiate with respect to, I mean, if integrate with respect to y, then, is it?
Hold on. Hold on. Uh, okay, let's do the other one. So let's say if I have y equals to x squared, right? So y equals to x squared is this, right?
Yeah.
So you do the area under the curve, probably like 0 to 2. So you integrate from 1 to 2 is x squared, is dx, right?
Yeah.
So that's you will get this, right? So what if you do the other way is integrate from 1 to, maybe you're asked to find this part. I have not done integration for quite some time, so I also want to refresh my memory. So what if they want this part?
Isn't it you
So you
differentiate? I
differentiate
mean
from
integrate
1 to 5. So instead of the x squared, you need to integrate
y.
y, right? So you put x as the subject, right?
Yeah.
So the same thing, you put x as the subject here. So which is this? You bring the minus 2 over is plus 2, and then you divide by 3. Then you will get x, right?
Yeah.
So in a way, I think you can integrate from 0 to minus 1. Upper bound, lower bound, right? So you just do this y plus 1.
Y 0 minus 1.
Huh? This is minus 1, this is 0.
All right.
Yeah. I want to get this shaded part.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I use the rectangle minus this shaded part. dy, right? So this one will give me the shaded part, right?
Yeah.
And then I think it's pretty easy to get the rectangle, right? So it's just one
Yeah,
unit
that's
and then 2, right? So it's 2, right? So 2 minus. Not too hard, yeah.
okay.
Next.
Wait. To integrate the thing itself, do I have to separate the two?
Again? What?
To integrate the y plus 1 square plus 2.
Oh, yes, you have
Yeah.
to. This is like term by term. Otherwise, you have not learned. Always term
Oh.
by term. You integrate term by term.
But y plus 1 square over 3, how do I even integrate that?
I think this is chain rule, that kind of thing. Never mind, let's do it together.
Auto integration got no rules.
Or no integration have. Never mind, let's do it one
Oh.
by one. So for this one is, so you can take out the 1/3 lah. Oh, actually you can
Yeah.
take out the 1/3 and you just integrate this along. Okay, sorry, very good point by you. So in fact, I don't even need to care about the 3. I can take out the 1/3.
Oh, yeah. Then just normal. Oh,
So I
but
just
then if there is a 3, if there's a fraction inside, how do you integrate?
inside where?
Inside the y plus 1 square.
You mean
Like if
here?
it's over 3.
You mean here?
No. Yeah, if it's y plus 1 square over 3.
So there is a 1/3 here you are talking about.
I'm talking about the if it's below, the 3 is below.
Can you write it down? Otherwise, I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry.
This,
Sure, you can even get this. Let's say you have a 3, right? Just give it a 9. Then you get rid of the 3. And then over here, you just somehow just, how do you get 2? How do you get 2?
wait, no, that's not what I meant like without taking it out. So if there's a
Actually,
situation
actually, without taking it out, you can, but I don't recommend that because the simplest, the better.
yeah,
Actually,
but
you can. You see it as a 1/3. Actually, you don't do it.
okay, but I don't remember how to integrate fraction.
No, you don't have to integrate fraction. You see as a 1/3 is a
Oh,
constant. You don't integrate the constant.
wait, so you can't even integrate a fraction.
Are you talking about this? This one is 2 over
No,
3x.
no, like no, I'm not talking about this case.
Then you talk
There's
about,
other cases.
can you write down? Otherwise, I don't know which one you're talking
I
about.
don't have a specific example.
If you
Just
don't have a specific example, I most likely you can just get, you see as a constant. Just now the question, you remember this one? You want to integrate this,
yeah,
right? You want to integrate this, you don't integrate the 2 or in the denominator. You see this as a half times 1 over x. So you don't integrate this, it's a constant, yeah? So this is the technique
okay.
and good habit you should have.
Wait, integrate 1 over x, is it just ln?
Ln, yeah. So you just take out,
Okay,
then, so it's half ln x.
okay.
And of course, you need to remember the formula. So remember, next time if you have something below, try to simplify it. Okay.
Okay.
So I think it's pretty easy to get this done, huh? I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So done. The last one. Or do you have the last one? They say, without the use of a quadrant, can find the area of C. C is also quite simple, right? Can you see this one? Let me just get this one.
Oh, they give it.
Or you might not want to use that. You just integrate from 0 to 6 if you want to.
We integrate
from 0 to 6.
0 to 6.
Yeah, 0 to 6, right? That's the area.
I don't have the equation.
You don't have this equation, it's 0, right?
But that's only the curve. That's from 0 to 3. Right?
Really?
It's just enclosed by the curve, and then the line. I assume the curve doesn't include the straight line.
Oh, okay, then sorry. Then you cannot do this. I'm sorry. So you have to read the question carefully. Yeah. So it says what? The region C is an area enclosed by the curve. The x equal to 6. No, it's include the x equal to 6. And then y equal to 4.
And they give y equal to 4.
Yeah. So it's the entire thing. So it's just 0 to 6 here.
Wait, the equation they give, shouldn't it only be for the curve and not for the straight line?
Hold on, are you talking about part C or part B?
C.
C, right? So they say the area enclosed by the curve. Enclosed by the curve. So this is the curve. Yeah. This is the curve.
Yeah. So it's only 0 to 3 or the integration.
Oh, yeah, yes. Sorry. Yes, you're right. Yes. So therefore, you have 0 to 3. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So we have to read the question carefully. Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Then therefore, that means we have to be careful of this part. This is the curve.
Okay.
But okay, anyway, we integrate the y-axis, so it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Thank you for pointing this out to me. Thanks. Yeah. So it's good to work together.
Ln like that. Is it? Do I have to separate the ln?
No, you take out the 2.
Yeah, well after that, the 2x plus 1.
What's the formula, by the way?
I don't remember.
If you don't remember,
I think it's ln.
So let's do a simple one, ln x. Ln x. How do you do ln x? Is it 1 over x?
I think it's f prime x over fx, but I'm not sure.
It's 1 over x, right? You integrate ln x is equal to 1 over x, right? Is it?
Yes. Yeah. I think it's f prime x over fx.
No, ln x is equal to 1 over x plus c, right?
Yeah.
Then therefore it's simple, yeah. 2. Then 1 over 2x plus 1, and you during the differentiation, you know that the 2 is going to. I mean, you have to give it a half, right? To counteract the. You understand me? So actually, integration and differentiation, they are opposite to each other. You can actually test it out. Okay. So if you have a half on top, so you have this. Okay. You have 2x plus 1. So you do the differentiation. See if you can get the. Yeah. So if you want to do differentiation, so you have a half here. So you have 2x plus 1, and then you have the 2 come out. Yeah, correct. So go back and do a revision on the special formulas. You know, right? The sine
ln
x
is not f prime x over fx.
Then what is the ln x? Integration for ln.
Oh yeah, wait. I think I can Google it.
Yeah, please Google it. Actually, there's a form. I have not done integration for quite long.
Wait, what is integration by parts?
Hold on, I'm looking at it also. It's given by this. Okay, then you have to use this formula then. Never mind, I just get it out, then you just probably need to use it next time.
Oh wait, this one they demonstrate exactly on ln 2x plus 1. That's the question we're doing.
Oh, okay. But never mind about it. I think there is a formula here also. Let me just grab this formula and then you get to see the. Can you see the formula here? They give you ln x.
Ln
So over here.
x ln x minus 1.
I know you have not learned this. I'm not sure if you have learned because some of the students they might have learned. But what you can do is you can use the e. You e to it. Gone. There's ey is equal to 2x plus 1 squared. And then you learn how to integrate e exponential. Does it make sense?
Wait, I still don't get it. Wait.
Because you have not learned integration of ln. You'll learn integration of exponential. So let me just give you an example.
Oh, but if I haven't learned integration of ln, why
No.
would they give me integration of ln questions?
Because they want you to change it to exponential. So your ln x, right,
Oh,
is y equals to ln x, right? You can also see this as a what? Ey equals to e ln x, which is ey equals to x. This one is actually this. And you can integrate the ey, right, to dy, right?
yeah.
Yes. So in a way, they want you to integrate this, then you will get from 0 to 4. So you get this part. So you just take this one, this rectangle minus this one, then you will get the c. Interesting. Does it make sense?
Wait, the rectangle minus of, I thought it's the part 1 plus part 2.
You can use part 1 plus part 2, but the part 1 is given by integration of ln, which you have not learned. Or I don't know. Maybe some of you have learned the what integration by parts. Or maybe I can teach you integration by parts, but you don't have to. Because I remember that these days they don't teach integration by parts.
Yeah.
Which you don't need to learn, because you can do the integration of exponential, which is I'm talking about here.
Okay.
I just demonstrate to you with a simple example here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the thing. So yeah, go home and maybe you can also learn the integration by parts. Maybe you can go to your teacher and ask, yeah, integration by part, because it helps you. Yeah, it helps you.
Okay.
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 Good. Yeah. So it's more about the approach and it's more about the approach, not so much about the nitty gritty stuff. Because I
Okay.
realized you should be good at the nitty gritty stuff. And okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good. So you have other questions?
No.
But anyway, let me be honest with you. If this is the entire paper, if I just don't get this one, how many marks? 4 marks. Okay, maybe I can show something. Then they get, like, if I get -3, I'm happy. Like out of 100, I get -3, I'm happy. So I get 30% and above.
Okay.
Okay, don't be too harsh on yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, but you can go back and try the integration of exponential, or maybe you can learn the integration by partial integration. I learned it during my time. Okay, so maybe you can also learn it. We will explore tomorrow. Next lesson. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye bye.